Drake was out here like, I need to seem tougher, let me call Future. That's like asking the cool kid to be your friend so you look cool. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up.
Lil Baby help you get your lingo up.
Ooh, call Lil Baby to get your lingo up?
Damn.
Crazy.
Kendrick is saying Drake doesn't even have his own slang. He had to learn it from Lil Baby. Drake's usage of slang isn't authentic. It's borrowed.
He from Canada. He don't got no daddy. He don't got no lingo. He sound like he French, Jamaican, Jewish, black. What? He don't got no style. He don't got no nothing. He just take from people. That's what he do. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jet Ski G, Mr. Late Night himself, where we run the late nights on YouTube, and we back with another banger. And on today's upload, we actually have a bar-by-bar breakdown of Not Like Us, of how Drake is actually a colonizer. And also today, we got to give a shout out to my girl Miss J. On my last video, she actually came through with a dope comment on the video of 21 Savage, how he actually was denouncing the streets, but he already steered all the kids in the wrong direction. She actually said, liked and hyped. As we mature and more is exposed, what we listen to changes. I think people should be tired of the same old, plus losing our babies behind lyrics and beats. We as people are much bigger than this. I hope this is a link to unity. Shout out Miss J, that was a dope comment. If you want your comment featured on the channel, make sure y'all drop them comments. Get in those comments. I'm in them comments, and we can chop it up back and forth. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll catch y'all at the end of the video with my breakdown. Let's get it, y'all.
Yo, what's good, fam? Your boy's back with the most educational, most devastating,
Not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
He called that a slave owner, bro.
Did Kendrick just give us a history lesson while destroying Drake? Breakdown in hip-hop history. Today, we're diving into verse 3 of Not Like Us, and I'm telling you right now, this might be the most intelligent verse in the entire beef. Kendrick didn't just diss Drake, he gave us a masterclass in black history, cultural appropriation, and why Drake is a colonizer. If you're ready for 30 minutes of bars, history, and hilarious roasts, smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's get into it. Because Kendrick is about to teach Drake and the world a lesson they'll never forget. Let's start with the opening line that sets the tone for everything. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains.
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. We still double down, calling us some slaves.
Bro, this new. Bro. Drake just dropped that.
Yeah.
10 hours ago, 12 hours ago. He got on there.
Wait, did he write this last night?
First of all, once upon a time is how you start a fairy tale, a story. Kendrick is saying, let me tell you a story, but this ain't no happy fairy tale. This is history. All of us was in chains. Kendrick is talking about slavery. He's going all the way back. He's giving context. And notice he says all of us. He's including himself in this history. He's saying, this is our story. This is our history. This is what we went through. That's powerful. That's connecting to his ancestors. That's acknowledging the struggle. But then Kendrick hits us with, homie still doubled down, calling us some slaves.
We still double down, calling us some slaves.
Homie, that's Drake. Kendrick is talking about Drake calling black people slaves, and double down is a gambling term. In blackjack, when you double down, you're increasing your bet. You're going all in. So Kendrick is saying Drake didn't just say it once, he doubled down. He said it again. He's committed to this disrespect. Now, what is Kendrick referring to? Drake's song Family Matters, where he said, always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist. It's make-believe. Drake was trying to say Kendrick is fake, that he's pretending to be an activist.
And when Drake said this, that's where he permanently lost me. Permanently lost me. You rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. You gotta remember, Drake is a Jewish white kid from Canada who grew up in a rich neighborhood. As a childhood actor, he didn't like his black dad. His Jewish mom didn't like his black dad. He never visited him, never acknowledged him, and didn't like him throughout all of his early career. And he didn't like him throughout his childhood. He grew to like him somewhat during his adulthood years because it was good to be connected to a black man. This dude is a colonizer. Let's keep going.
He's acting like he's freeing slaves. But the problem is, Drake used the word slaves to describe black people. That's disrespectful. That's reducing people to their oppression. And this isn't the first time Drake did this. On Slime You Out from October 2023, Drake said, whipped and chained you like American slaves. So Drake has a pattern of using slavery imagery in a casual, disrespectful way. He's done it
bruh.
multiple times. That's what Kendrick means by double down. Drake keeps doing it. He doesn't learn. He doesn't respect the history. And here's the comedy. Drake is out here calling people slaves while Kendrick is about to give him a history lesson. Drake is about to get educated. That's like calling your teacher stupid and then failing the test. Drake set himself up for this roast. Now Kendrick says Atlanta was the Mecca building railroads and trains.
Atlanta was the Mecca building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game.
Hold on, I'm listening.
Okay, so first, Atlanta is called the Black Mecca. This term has been used since 1971 when it appeared on the cover of Ebony magazine. A Mecca is a holy city, a place of pilgrimage, a center of culture and importance. Atlanta is
What's up, G Gang? Don't forget to drop a like on this and subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure you stay to the end because I'm gonna drop my breakdown at the end. Let's get it, y'all.
called this because it's a center of black culture. It's where black people thrive. It's where black excellence is celebrated. But Kendrick is going deeper. He's saying Atlanta was already a Mecca during slavery. It was the center of the slave trade. Black people were forced to build railroads and trains there. So Atlanta has always been important to black history, both in struggle and in triumph, both in oppression and in liberation. Kendrick is giving context. He's saying, you need to understand the history of this place before you talk about it. And then he says, bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game.
Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game.
Hold on, I'm listening.
Bear with me. Kendrick is asking for patience. He's saying, I know this is deep, but stay with me. Let me put y'all on game. This means, let me educate you. Let me give you knowledge. Let me teach you something. Kendrick is positioning himself as a teacher. He's about to drop knowledge. He's about to give a lesson. And the students, that's Drake and the audience. Kendrick is teaching everybody. Now here comes the history. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer.
The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda.
Kendrick teaches
Crazy.
a lesson
Crazy
right
work.
now.
Settlers, that's white colonizers, the people who came to America and exploited black labor. Town folk, that's black people, the enslaved people who were forced to work. Kendrick is explaining the economics of slavery. White settlers used black labor to build wealth, to get richer. Black people did the work. White people got the profit. That's the system of exploitation. And then the devastating line. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. Boom.
Right, twin.
Kendrick just connected
Twin.
slavery to Drake. He's saying Drake is doing the same thing the settlers did. He's using black people to make himself richer. That's not just a diss, that's a historical analysis. That's comparing Drake to slave owners. The disrespect is academic, the roast is scholarly, the insult is educational. Drake is out here getting compared to colonizers, to exploiters, to people who use black labor for personal gain. And the comedy? Drake probably thought he was just making music. He didn't know he was about to get a history lesson. That's like showing up to a rap battle and your opponent brings a PowerPoint presentation. Drake got schooled. Now Kendrick breaks down exactly how Drake exploits Atlanta. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance.
You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
Check balance is when you need to balance your checking account,
That's
when
so
you need
fire,
money.
bro.
Kendrick is saying Drake only goes to Atlanta when he needs a hit, when he needs to make money, when he needs to boost his career. It's not about love for the culture.
But we can't skip the fact that he said this the real nigga challenge and then started breaking down different ways. Are you actually a real nigga? And the answer was no, you're not a real nigga. Because he started challenging him in different ways. He started breaking down different situations where you just being a colonizer. You're not even a real nigga. You're not even one of us, bro. You're not even supposed to be outside for real, for real. Get your ass back on the porch.
It's not about respect for the city, it's about exploitation. And then, let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge.
He said this is the real N-word challenge.
I heard of Josh.
Kendrick is about to list all the ways Drake uses Atlanta. He's about to give receipts. He's about to show his work. The real nigga challenge. Kendrick is saying, let's see if you're really about this. Let's see if you can handle the truth. And then Kendrick goes in with the list. You called Future when you didn't see the club.
Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You called Future when you didn't see the club.
Kendrick is saying Drake only collaborated with Future to get played in clubs. See, Drake's music wasn't getting played in urban clubs. His stuff was too soft, too melodic, too pop. But Future was getting played everywhere. Future was the club king. So Drake linked up with Future to get that club credibility, to get his music played in those spaces. Their first collaboration was Tony Montana in 2011, and at that time, Drake was facing criticism for not being street enough. People questioned his authenticity. They said he was too soft because he was on Degrassi, because he was a child actor. So Drake needed someone like Future to give him that edge, to make him seem more street. That's using someone. That's exploitation. That's taking someone's credibility for your own benefit. And the comedy? Drake was out here like, I need to seem tougher. Let me call Future. That's like asking the cool kid to be your friend so you look cool. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up.
Lil Baby help you get your lingo up.
Ooh, call Lil Baby to get your lingo up?
Damn.
Crazy.
Kendrick is saying Drake doesn't even have his own slang. He had to learn it from Lil Baby. Drake's usage of slang isn't authentic. It's borrowed.
He from Canada. He don't got no he don't got no lingo. He sound like he French, Jamaican, Jewish, black. What? He don't got no style. He don't got no nothing. He just take from people. That's what he do.
Stolen. He's out here talking like he's from Atlanta, but he learned it from Lil Baby. That's appropriation. That's like a tourist learning a few phrases and pretending they're fluent. Drake is a language thief. 21 gave you false street cred.
21 gave you false street cred.
And Drake has collaborated with 21 extensively. They've done multiple projects together. But Kendrick is saying that credibility is false. It's borrowed. It's not Drake's own. Drake is using 21's reputation to boost his own. That's like wearing someone else's medals and pretending you won them. Thug made you feel like you a slime in your head.
Thug made you feel like you a slime in your head.
Young Thug is associated with slime. It's his whole brand. There are even rumors he leads the Young Slime Life gang. Kendrick is saying Drake hung around Thug and started thinking he was a slime, started feeling like he was part of that, but it's all in his head. It's not real. Drake is pretending. That's like hanging out with doctors and thinking you can perform surgery. Just because you're around it doesn't mean you are it. Quavo said you can be from Northside.
Quavo said you can be from Northside.
Quavo and Migos rep the north side of Atlanta hard. It's their whole identity. Kendrick is saying Quavo gave Drake permission to claim Northside. Like Drake needed approval to rep a place he's not even from. That's embarrassing. That's like needing permission to sit at the cool kids table. Drake is a guest, not a resident. 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied.
2 Chainz say you good, but he lied.
Not 2 Chainz!
Ouch. Kendrick is saying even when Atlanta artists vouch for Drake, they're lying. 2 Chainz might say Drake is cool, but that's just being polite. That's just being diplomatic. Deep down, they know Drake is a tourist. They know he's not really one of them. That's like your friend's parents saying you're welcome anytime, but they're really hoping you don't come. It's fake hospitality. And notice what Kendrick did here. He listed 5 major Atlanta artists. 1. Future. 2. Lil Baby. 3. 21 Savage. 4. Young Thug. 5. Quavo. 6. 2 Chainz. That's 6 artists. Kendrick is showing a pattern. This isn't 1 or 2 collaborations. This is systematic
And this smoke Drake's boots, and I'm gonna actually vibe with y'all for a minute. Shout out my man Mike Drop TV. It's your boy Jet Ski G, and we back with a banger. You know me, Mr. Late Night, and I run the late nights on YouTube. And I was sitting here thinking, should Drake actually really be using the N-word? He shouldn't be using the N-word, y'all. He shouldn't be saying nigga. He shouldn't be saying it. He did blackface at a young age. He's a Jewish white kid from Canada who grew up in the hills or something that was real rich. And then he didn't even like his dad growing up. He denounced his blackness. He did blackface to fit in with the other white kids at school. And there's nothing wrong with white kids, but I'm not doing blackface to fit in with you. I'm bliggity black, y'all. I'm proud to be black. Ain't nothing wrong with being black. It's beautiful. We come from kings and queens. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But Drake never liked black people. He grew up not wanting to be black. That's why he ended up on Degrassi playing the role that he did. Now we fast forward and you saying stuff like, you rapping like you trying to free the slaves. Boy, have you lost your mind? And you did run to Atlanta to get the lingo. You ain't got the lingo. You ain't from the city. You ain't from the bitty. See, I'm from Philly, so we can talk like that, dickhead. You can't talk like that. You ain't got none of that, you know, twin. So I'm gonna say it like this, y'all. Get down in them comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Should Drake be using the N-word? But not only that, do y'all look at Drake like a colonizer? Because listen, twin, I'm done with him as far as being just a nigga in period. Like just a nigga in period. Like just don't use the N-word. Don't act like you down with us. You're not. All you do is use our people, abuse our people, put them in sweatshops, take all our songs. You act like a true colonizer. If y'all agree with me, get down in them comments. I want to hear from y'all. It's your boy Jet Ski G, Mr. Late Night himself, where we run the late nights on YouTube.
If you want more in-depth Drake and Kendrick Lamar breakdowns, make sure you click this button right here before it disappears.
If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. I'm out, y'all.
Why? Mama would tell me be careful cause they not your friends. Be careful with them hoes, they want your ends. I love you, mama. When I got that call, they said I lost my best friend. I grabbed my gang, young nigga had to spin. I had to spin. I told everybody